Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and today I've got the latest wave of Ultra Hots for you. Hot Wheels Ultra Hots. Hot take, this is like my favorite Hot Wheels little series. It really is. I love the Ultra Hots. And I know that they're not going to be everybody's favorite, but these remind me of my childhood. Just these wheels, these Ultra Hot wheels. My favorite castings back in the day came out with these wheels when they debuted, like the Lamborghini Countach, you know, the Porsche 959, the Ferrari Testarossa, Ferrari 348, all sorts of stuff. The Toyota MR2. Just lots of castings came out with these wheels on them back in the day when I was a young lad collecting Hot Wheels or enjoying these cars and playing with them. And all of that stuff, just some really cool castings from back in the day. And now we've put the Hot Wheels, Ultra Hot Wheels Live On in a Target exclusive sort of series. I don't know if these are available anywhere else. They probably are in rest of world. There's multi-language packaging on here. In the U.S., you will find them at and only at Target stores in the U.S. So, now these are not all old castings. In fact, the majority of them are not. But the Ultra Hots, and I think this is the fourth wave of these so far? I think it might have been the fourth wave that we've seen, and possibly is the best. I think the best solid mix. The first casting in here, and we're just going to go right away, 1 through 8. We've got the 64 Dodge 330, and this is a very premium casting. It's got a metal base. Again, the card art, by the way, on these is fantastic. It really, is an homage to the original Ultra Hots card, and I think it looks cool. I like it. I like the retro look. The retro series that Target has been doing with Hot Wheels, I think, has just always been really, really good. So I'm a fan of that stuff. You know, Hot Wheels, a lot of the Hot Wheels for some people is nostalgia, and this just really ticks that box for me. Plus, I just think they look cool. I like them. They're not for everyone. Not everybody likes the Ultra Hot Wheels and, you know, the crazy kind of Spectra Flame with the lightning graphics. But I think that this series is great. All right, so metal base, metal body, plastic wheels. Of course, they're Ultra Hots. Of course, it rolls really well. And this one has an opening hood. I don't know that this casting has ever been released before, and I could totally be wrong. With plastic wheels. Maybe if it was in the Cool Classics, that's probably where it would have been with plastic wheels. Or maybe in the Classics series. The copyright date is 2014. That makes me think that it probably debuted in Cool Classics, maybe. I could be completely wrong, and luckily I've got some viewers to this channel that will comment down below, and they will give us the answer. Like my buddy Doomis. Typically add some information to the Hot Wheels videos, and I greatly appreciate it. These have kind of a full deco thing going on. We've got headlights, we've got taillights, and some detail back there. Of course, the lightning bolt kind of thing on the side, and then a tamp on the hood as well. And this particular casting does have an opening hood, which it is the only one, the only one in this set that's going to have an opening feature at all. And it's this one with an opening hood. And it's very cool. I mean, there's a big old hood gap in there that's pretty obnoxiously large. You know, that's a mile long, or mile wide. But still, this casting is pretty nifty, is pretty cool. And I'm glad to add it to the Ultra Hot collection. I think I'm only missing one car from this whole set since they came out. And I think it's the Ford Falcon. I think that's the only one I'm missing. I'm going to have to revisit when I put these away in their spot and see which one I'm actually missing. I think it is that one. All right, another one in kind of a green, but more of like an olive green. This is the 71 Datsun 510. You know this one's going to be popular. It's a Datsun 510. Now, this one is coming, I believe, 2 per case. So I believe these cars come, there's 8 cars in the set, and then there's 10 cars per case. So the Datsun 510 is one of the ones that gets the 2 car per case. I believe the other one is the Volkswagen over there. So the Volkswagen and the 510 are actually seem to be the easiest ones to find because the people that are picking up sets may not pick extras up of it. Mostly the Volkswagen Beetle, I mean, that would be one I think that's getting left behind. The 510, I'm sure people are grabbing multiples of. Because again, it's got a metal base, so it's not the plastic-based version of the casting. We've got details up front and in back. And, of course, the Datsun kind of a BRE sort of livery with the Hot Ones, Ultra Hots going on. Hot Ones is another wheel I like from back in the day, but we're talking Ultra Hots. You got the lightning bolt on top of the painted black hood. Of course, it rolls really well. It is a metal body, metal base car with plastic wheels, so this thing probably screams down a hill on a track if you were ever to do that. I don't race these things on a track, of course, but if I did, this car probably would do pretty well. But it's pretty nice. I like that they did kind of the BRE kind of stripes in there with Datsun right there. So it's like a BRE livery kind of thing with the added, ultra hot flavoring. So I think that is pretty awesome. I like that. I'm glad that they did these 2 per case. They knew it was going to be popular. And these things so far are flying off the shelves. This was a hard set to put together, to be honest with you. Jay helped me out with a few of them, my buddy. And then I was able to kind of piece it together through stores. But it took multiple visits to actually get a full set together. All right, next is the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTX. Another one that is surely to be popular. And this one is, I believe, only coming 1 per case. This is number 3 out of the set. This is in Spectre Flame Purple. It's got that standard kind of Hakoska sort of livery there with the roundel. That looks really cool. So I love what they did here with the graphics. This one's got a plastic base. But you get the details up front, which are pretty nice. You get the details in the back, which are also nice. And just a cool version of this little car. The paint looks cool. The car looks cool. I like what they did with the graphics on this particular one. I think it is pretty awesome. And I am definitely digging this. So, and again, I'm definitely just digging this whole set. So there. All right. Porsche 935-78. I told you this is a heavy hitter one. So, that's a heavy hitter casting. That's pretty much a heavy hitter casting. And this one, I would argue, this 935-78 is also kind of a heavy hitter sort of casting from Hot Wheels. It has not been released quite as much as these other 2. But it is really neat. And this one is in just Zamac. So clear coated. You can just see the metal. It's not silver. It's actually just clear coated Zamac. With gold ultra hot wheels. And Porsche right there. And in the front. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. I am digging this one quite a bit. This is an awesome little car. I can't wait to just put these all together. I don't know how long they're going to do this set. Who knows? But I mean, they sell really well as the sets have gone on. The first set probably, I would argue, would be the weakest. So the first go around with the Ultra Hots, I think, was probably the weakest set. And then they kind of shifted gears a little bit and started putting cooler castings into these. And then they started really firing off. So this set sells for sure, and I just think these things are beautiful. I really like them. I really like the bright colors. I really like everything about it. Really, the ultra hot wheels. This is Hot Wheels to me. So really cool, really cool. All right, next is the Honda City Turbo. Maybe this is the other one that's coming to. Per case. I'm not sure. It's either this or the VW. I think it's the VW, actually. So this is the 85 Honda City Turbo. And it looks pretty awesome in red. Cool, cute little car. Of course, you get the full deco. Turbo on the sides. And it's just a neat little Hot Wheel. The red color is beautiful. I mean, these are essentially the same colors you would see on Super Treasure Hunts, really. Would be this kind of Spectraflame color. So this is very, very, very cool to get them like this, you know, where you can just buy them. And I know they don't have rubber tires, but to me, I don't care. I think these wheels are really cool, and I like the graphical theme with all of these, with this like kind of lightning bolt, fire, lightning kind of thing, fire in the wind kind of thing. I don't know. It looks really neat. Almost an electrical arc. That would make probably the most sense. But this is really neat. That's really a pretty color. I love that color red. You know, go figure. And then the Toyota AE86 Sprinter Trueno in gold. Gold with gold ultra hot rims. Let's check this out. Cool. Very cool. This one has a plastic base. I'm sorry, this one also has a plastic base, and so does this one. So far the two, I think the only two metal base cars are probably these two right here. Unless that, I don't know, that Thunderbird Pro Stock might have it. Beetle might have it too. We'll find out. But this looks pretty slick. This is the last one I found. I needed to find this one to complete the set, so it took a minute. I found that and was able to pick up a couple extra cars of some of the other ones. And I did grab, I almost have 2 full sets of this. Almost. Yeah, I just think these are so cool. I just really like them. You know, I get it. Again, not everyone's cup of tea, but I think they're really neat. All right. The Ford Thunderbird Pro Stock. This thing's looking pretty awesome in blue, a dark Spectraflame blue. This one does have the metal base. So this casting's been getting some love, right? There's the Boulevard. So that is the same casting, right? I think it is. Maybe it's not the... No, it's not the same casting. This is an 86. I'm glad I actually pulled this out to look at. Yeah, 86, 86. What's the difference? Oh, maybe it's just... It is the same. I don't know. I'm not going to open this up. What's the difference between these two? Somebody comment. Something's different, I think. Where I'm thinking it's different is in the hood situation. This is metal on this casting, and it is not metal on that one. Interesting. This is going to be open in another video, but yeah, kind of weird that they did that. Not sure. This is all metal, so this must come up and actually be this maybe, or is this a separate piece? I'm not sure, but this is clearly metal. Clearly metal. And a metal base, of course, and it just, I mean, it's pretty neat. Thunderbird stock car. I think it's pretty cool anyway. You guys let me know. All right. Lastly is the custom Volkswagen Beetle. And this one's got a plastic base. So this is maybe the lamest one in the set. I know like Volkswagen fans are pretty ravenous, and I'm sure they enjoyed getting this one. This is not the best though. There's different versions. Oh, I got a flea bite in this one. Look at that. I may actually have to replace this car. I found it early when I was only seeing like 1 or 2 of these. And this one's got like some issues with the tampos. It's got a chip right there that I did not do. It's Spectraflame pink. I may have to find a replacement for this model, just because this one isn't really perfect in mint. Normally I really kind of scrutinize and look for that, but sometimes you're a little excited. I finally found these. I found these early on, or found this one early on. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna pick it up now because I want it. But yeah, Maybe the weakest one. There's different variations of this casting, and this is not the best variation of it. So, maybe a little bit disappointing. I mean, if we're going to rate these in order, I don't know. It's kind of actually a little tough. This is like my favorite tooling out of all of them, is this Porsche. So it's hard not to rate this first. But I know I like the 510 a lot. I like the Hacko a lot. This one looks pretty cool. This one actually looks really nice. I like it a lot better out of the package. Man, they're all really nice. I mean, the only one I don't really care for all that much would probably be this guy right here. The other ones, I would say, pretty fantastic. So, you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. What you think about the Ultra Hot series and sets. I think that they're just very, very neat. So, you guys let me know. Thank you guys very much for watching another one. This will be in the Hot Wheels. I guess we'll put this in the silver. I could put it in store exclusive releases, or I'll put it in the silver label series. I guess store exclusive is more appropriate because they're not silver labeled Hot Wheels. So yeah, store exclusive. All right. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a good day.